Hi everyone, welcome back to Brookdale Farm. Well, it's a stinking hot week this week. Don't let the storm clouds behind me fool you. We have temperatures over 40 degrees every day this week. After the weekend it's cooling down a bit, which will be lovely. These storm clouds have just made things really humid and unpleasant on top of the hot weather, but it does give a little bit more shade for the plants. Now when we get hot weather like this, the plants that we put in really struggle. This is our creek line here, and other than the big trees you see, everything else in here has been planted mostly by Mum and Dad and Jess over the past few years. We've got a lot of saltbush up there. These are seedlings in the foreground here. But everything we try and plant around here is also good sheep feed. Dad's also put clover in up here. But the first year that we plant them, everything really struggles. We've got a little coolabah tree in the grass here. This one's actually looking really good at the moment. The coolabah trees are not native to here, but they are an Australian native, and they are hardy. This is a dryland coolabah, not the billabong coolabah that you might set your swag up under. But even though these are a dryland tree and they are very hardy, they still struggle in their first year here. We use these plastic bottles. I'll use the empty one because it's a little bit easier to show you. These are 12 or 15, I think these are 12 litre disposable water bottles. It's ridiculous how much plastic we just throw out. But these we got from one of the local petrol stations. I think they use them in their coffee machines for the water in there. And what we do is we drill a little hole in them, up from the bottom a little bit. Let me just pull the jet out. And we stick a little plastic jet in. Now these are just sprinkler jets. You get them from Bunnings or any average hardware shop even, and this just slows the water down. And so we then come out and we fill these up once a week, and the water will drip out over the best part of a day and water the plant for us. Now if you just come out with a hose, you can put maybe a litre on before it starts running off. This way they get the full bottle of water over a number of hours, and it gets a chance to soak into the ground. And we find this really helps the plants survive the first summer. Now the reason that we put the jet a little way off the bottom here, that means you always end up with a little bit of water in the bottom, and this just stops them blowing around in the wind. You don't have to go and find them every time. It just keeps a bit of weight in there. You could put rocks or something in there too, but we find that's the simplest way to do it. And we've done, well, we made up a couple of hundred of these bottles. We haven't planted so much this year, and what we have planted has been right down along the creek line, so we haven't really needed them so much. But this is a brilliant way just to help your plants through the first summer. I'm going to go and get the fire unit now and fill up this bottle, and there's a couple of others we've got around here. Anyway, I hope you found this useful. Thanks very much for watching, and I hope to see you again next time. Bye!